What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So we are coming back right now with the Farming Simulator series. We got a lot of stuff that actually needs to be done, including tillage. We need to get on tillage immediately. I'm gonna go ahead and jump around the vehicles real quick, and we need to get Jimmy over here to get tilling ready. Let's see. Okay, we got him going on that. So we also have a lot of grain that's left over. We got almost an entire trailer full that I bought out of that harvester. So we need to pick this up and definitely go sell this. We also have multiple fields that need to be filled right now. Let's see if I can get this menu to not pull up. Oh my gosh. I actually don't know why I can't get this. There we go. I was doing it wrong. Yeah, so I have field 2 needs to be done, and half of field 3 and 1 also need to be finished. I really don't know why field 1 is like that. It's halfway done. But what I do know is we need to get these soybeans sold because this is going to be a big income pay. And we still have, I think, a little bit of grain left over inside of the silos that came with the farm. So let's go ahead and check the prices real quick. Soybeans looks like they're selling best at the West Hill Grain Mill, which is just right down the road. So lucky for us, saves gas because diesel ain't cheap. And we really need money. We only have $100 in the bank account right now. We're gonna need that income very fast. And it's already dark. So we're gonna need to get these fields tilled because I'm looking at a new piece of equipment, and if we can get enough, we can buy it soon. Depending on how much income we get out of these soybeans and how much we can get out of what's in the silo already, we may just be being able to pick up a new equipment today. Maybe next time, we'll see. It is a new cultivator I've been looking at because the one that we have right now works. It's just a little small. Especially with us upgrading the horsepower of our tractors, it would really help to have something a little bigger. So we're gonna try to get that maybe this episode or next episode of the Farm Sim series. So we got just a little over $6,500, which I think is decent. So now we actually have a little bit of cushion back. If we ever need to buy something or fix something, we can do so. It looks like we should just be pulling right back up around the farm here in a second. See the gas station. We also have some very, very dirty equipment. I should probably actually pull over right here for a second and get this washed. Oh dang, I spent money on diesel. That's not good. That is a lot of money I just wasted. Okay, let's get this equipment cleaned. There we go. Got this little automatic wash over here by the gas station. Just cleans your vehicle for you. So now that we got that, if we put back over here to this tractor, it looks like Jimmy's going good. Got those 10 lights burning. So let's get back to this tractor and try to see what we have in the silo. Because I don't even remember what we have. We just have a lot of old grain sitting in here. And I really want to get the new cultivator this episode. So we have wheat, barley, oat, we have canola, and oat. Those sell for massive chunks of money. I suppose that's all we got. So once again, let's go over here and see how much. Once again, the West Hill Grain Mill. Looks like they got a good thing going for them right now, having the high stock prices for grain. It's not traveling the great, so they don't just dump it back out. I think Jeremy, I keep saying that wrong, should be about done. Ooh. That would have been expensive to fix. Guess I should have been paying a little more attention right there. Oh, just hit that car. Anyways, Jeremy should be about done with that field by the time we get back. Because it is not too far of a drive, but it's not the closest neither. I do believe that the cultivator I'm looking at wanting to buy is like $25,000. And I don't currently know how much the one we could get if we sold the one that we have now. I have to put some thought into that. Get to looking at it. Because I don't know how much that one will sell for. This time I'll make sure there's no cars coming on this road. Kind of almost sideswiped that person just a second ago. Oh, I drove through the bushes again. Okay. So while this sells, I think I'm gonna go look at that new cultivator. So let's see how much it is. This one right here, it's I don't really know how you say it. It's $48,000. We may not be able to afford that unless we can get one heck of a deal off of the one that we have now, which I don't think we will. That one sells for $10,000, so we'll only have about $20,000. We could as well upgrade the cedar. I don't know how much the next one is to that. That one's $76,000, so I don't think we're gonna be able to get that new that new tillage equipment this episode. That's definitely gonna have to be later. But if we can get everything tilled up and planted, maybe, just maybe, we can bring in enough money off the 3 fields to buy that new cultivator. Because that would be amazing for the farm. I believe it's double the size of the one we have now. And I'm going off the road again. I am not very good at driving this tractor. Always wrecking this tractor. That's what it feels like. Probably why I'm so broke. Here's the farm manager. So now Jeremy should be done with that field. Now that we got all that sold. And thankfully it's become daylight, so it'll be easier to see and I'll stop wrecking and stuff. Let's see. He's got about 2 passes left, so I suppose maybe we could get the grain loaded up again and try to see what else we got that it sells for a decent chunk of money. So it looks like we don't really have anything else besides sweet barley and oat. We do have a little bit of corn too, so guess we'll sell the oat. I think that's a little bit higher in price. Yeah, a little over 1,000 at the West Hill Grain Mill. They really do got it going. They got the highest prices right now on the market. So look at this photo right here. This harvester is so in the way. I really need to move that when we get back. That is just sitting there and it's not getting anything done at all. Let's go ahead and get this down here and sold and back to the farm. Okay, we're finally back to the farm. So now we really gotta get this one done with this harvester. This is just in the way. It's unacceptable. I can't get in and out of the farm. And it kind of sucks parking it over here too, so I think maybe we should just park it somewhere by those bins over there. I think it's the fertilizer bin or something. We should just go park it over here and get it out of the way, because it's too big just to be sitting on the farm lot. That usually wouldn't be used to store tractors, but I don't have cows right now, so we're just gonna back it up to the manure pit. That's actually the perfect spot for that. Should have thought of that multiple episodes ago. That fits. Okay. So, I think Jeremy's done. Yeah. So now we can get to planting. That is exciting. That's gonna bring in so much more money. So we need to get this hooked up to the planter and get going and start cultivating again other fields. Yep, there we go. Jeremy's done. So now we need to get the planter hooked up and get seeding so we can actually get more money. We got a little over $3,100 out of those oats, so I'm gonna get this planter put down in the ground, get the other fields cultivated, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.